Welcome to Big Apple Mountain Tower. I'm Mike Rusnak.
I'm Everest Tall. Aquarius. Aquarius rising.
Love of my life.
Love of my life.
Yeah.
No, actually, Leah's love of my life. Aquarius rising, Aquarius sun, Aquarius moon. This is your 2026 astrological forecast, and it is crazy supportive.
Yes, it is, because it's a fire horse year in which all the outer planets are shifting into masculine signs and fire and air. You have a tremendous amount of sextiles and trines.
Progressive energy, but we're going to need to focus our little curious Aquarian brains and be realistic about the goals and focus ourselves and really kind of put in a little effort. If you put in effort, I promise you it is going to be so exceptionally good.
There will be an ease with cooperative development for you.
Gosh.
If you are willing to work for it, all right?
Which actually, not to get distracted, but that sounds like a totally different kind of vibe for Aquarius. Usually I find that we don't get along with people, but this is going to be cooperation.
She's such a nice queen.
I am such
a nice
cold.
Queen. So frosty.
I'm frosty.
So your new moon occurs on February 17th.
Yes.
Right? At 29 degrees.
29 degrees. This is
a sign.
Solar eclipse.
Mm-hmm. So you will feel that acutely if you have planets at the end of Aquarius,
or if you have planets anywhere, any signs, especially the fixed signs. So the new moon is February 17th. That's a big one.
New moon solar eclipse, right?
Yeah, full moon.
The full moon is on July 29th. Right, so circle those 2 dates.
Yes.
Then let's talk about eclipses first.
Okay.
March 3rd, the lunar eclipse in Virgo happens in your 8th house position. So that is the way that you use your psychology, the way that you are transformed through others' economies.
Occult interests, sex, death, also other people's money, other people's finances, a detoxification. An emotional detoxification. This is a lunar eclipse that's happening on March 3rd.
August 12th, there's a solar eclipse in Leo, and that's your 7th house.
Relationships.
Yeah.
Who are you in your relationships? Your solar eclipse, your ego.
And what do you want in your relationships, too? And maybe there's something that you just don't want suddenly on that day, all right? You're not leaving me.
Don't surprise anyone.
Then on August 28th, there's a lunar eclipse in your 2nd house position in the sign of Pisces.
Okay.
So this is a transformative year where the nodes are starting to wobble, and they're moving to Leo and Aquarius. You're the north node, I'm the south node. But they're wobbling, so they're still hitting Pisces and Virgo.
It's a big year, but it's a transitional year. Yeah. And you need to be aware that we're transitioning into something greater. And once again, be diligent in our work and cross all the T's and dot all the I's.
Yeah, and where do you get to put your focus this year? Yeah, now it's well-rounded. We have an air eclipse, an earth eclipse, a fire eclipse, and a water eclipse.
Yes.
Well-rounded. Yeah. On February 20th, there will be a conjunction in your 3rd house between Saturn and
Neptune. Yes.
Neptune moves January 27th. Saturn comes in on February 14th. Then on the 20th of February, they're conjunct at 0 degrees of Aries in your 3rd house. That's about your community, and that's sextiling to you.
That's a sextile. Yeah. This is
short trips, teaching.
This is chatter. This is the way we talk. This is communication. This is kind of what I was talking about earlier. Sometimes for Aquarius, it's hard to have a conversation with your neighbor and to get along with people without coming across like a crazy weirdo. But it's going to be easier. The communication is going to be easier. Short trips are going to be more prevalent. Also, new hobbies are coming up. Here, this is also the energy of siblings. This is a wonderful time to work on your relationships with siblings.
Just a little bit of caution with
please.
Where Mars is on that day. On February 20th, Mars is at 22 degrees of Aquarius.
Right.
So just put that in your
If you have planets close to 22 degrees of Aquarius, and we're happy to tell you that, you can check in with us. We'll let you know about your natal chart. Expect a drive. This drive during this Saturn and Neptune conjunction could be a little crazy. You could
feel frustrated.
You could feel frustrated. You could feel like really kind of aggressive with your siblings, with communicating. Saturn isn't in Aries to create rules. He's more to kind of restabilize and make a realism.
Test the firmament.
Bingo. I love that.
Test the firmament.
Test the firmament.
See what's sand and what's concrete.
And this is an intellectual energy, so we're intellectually testing the firmament. Neptune is making this dream kind of be realized, disintegrating all these like false ideas and concepts that we have in our mind, and it's making this dream come real with our communication, our day-to-day connections, our short-term transportation, mechanics, and our siblings.
Like, how do I build a new internet out of cardboard and string?
Yeah,
right.
You just give the toilet paper tube to your sister.
Yeah, right. Yeah. But this could mean a new website for sure.
Yeah,
new teaching, new way of moving in the community, though. Right.
Yeah.
Uranus and Pluto will be in trine, right?
Mm-hmm.
Pluto's in your first house. Uranus is in your fifth house in Gemini. So this is about new hobbies and new ideas, maybe even children.
Yes.
On
April 25th, this is big news. Uranus is moving into Gemini for 8 years. Uranus moving into Gemini is just going to change the way we think as humans on Earth. Intellectually, we're going to be expanded. Our communication's going to expand.
The way that we travel will change.
Totally. The way that we, the wiring of like our planet is going to like change. There's going to be quantum computers. There's going to be quantum internet. There's going to be instant connections. There's also going to be medicine coming through that's going to heal our nerves and our brains from all the damage that's happened from the World Wide Web.
All the collective trauma.
That
we're eating on a daily basis, with the goalpost moving on a daily basis.
All this is going to change. All this chaos.
To, pause throughout this year. Let our nervous system just cool itself. Maybe take a little trip, a little vacation, 5 minutes. I think that I'm on a beach, something else.
Pace yourself, dear Aquarius. Turn your phone off and put it in another room and get away from the internet and from stimulation. Let the Uranus electromagnetic pulses from outer space come into your mind purely and without the intermediary of our dang phones.
And in trine to Pluto, that's freedom from dread.
Freedom. Could you imagine that? A freedom from dread.
Now, Pluto's just getting started in your sign. So it's a very long time in there, till 2044. Uranus is in Gemini till 2033.
8 years.
This isn't happening tomorrow. This isn't happening on April 25th on the day. But don't be surprised if something does happen that day.
But expect permanent intellectual expansion. Permanent intellectual expansion that's super positive, and it's going to help the whole world, Aquarius, because that's what we do. We help everybody.
Jupiter.
Jupiter.
I'll say.
Yeah, Jupiter.
Jupiter is in Cancer in your sixth house position.
Yeah.
And then Jupiter is moving into the seventh house, Leo. That's other people. That's your relationships, right? Yeah.
That is your relationships. Okay, Jupiter's a big old gas giant. He promises a lot. He's super happy. He's really good luck. He's very beneficial. He's very beneficial if you're having legal issues. Those legal issues will get resolved, hopefully to your benefit, to your great benefit. There's going to be a bigger emphasis on other people and working with
great attraction,
cooperation.
Maybe attraction from abroad, foreigners. Yeah.
Intellectual expansion, foreigners, higher education, publishing, new business, new hobbies.
Traveling in an exotic land, maybe?
And all right, so when you're dealing with other people, there's a you got to take your ego and put it to the side and work for each other's benefit and cooperate in its most purest form. Cooperation, there's an equality that you're working towards of like, I'll kind of remove this interest or this like kind of action I want to do, and I'll kind of center on the other person and kind of help them. And there's a helping that's happening here. There's
there's this worker amongst worker kind of energy, because the North Node's in Aquarius. So that is about our community, our networks.
Yeah.
Collectively, we're moving to a place where we're relying on friends. It's less about me. I'm the center of attention. I'm a diva. I'm the focus. Everyone, orbits around me. No,
and
and nothing without friendship.
Nothing without friendship. And also, like, as far as business and money is concerned, microeconomies. How can you help the smaller community? Like, how can you, instead of like maybe selling something, trade something? Maybe there's a piece of equipment or machinery that is like collecting dust in your garage. You want to clean up the garage, and you can help somebody by kind of, maybe put it free on Craigslist or trade it for, I kid you not, a chicken. Trade microeconomies, take the physical money out of the equation and transform it into something else. Do something really quirky in the relationships that you have and build a better kind of equality in your karma.
All right, I'll be waiting for that.
Yeah.
So with the North Node in Aquarius, as an Aquarius for you, Everest, that's like maximum independence of your expression, right?
I'm so sorry, Mike.
Yeah, so sorry. You've really been holding back. Yeah,
I have actually been holding back.
South Node in Leo is like a muted flare, right? Muted flare.
Have you been dressing in beiges and browns, Aquarius?
Like a whole kaleidoscope of grays.
Grays and tans. Are you? Maybe. We're blush. But a bigness here. A bigness that's happening within your energy, and it's supported by the community. Now there is a time when you're accepted by your neighbors. Perhaps you will move to another place where there's new neighbors who are very interested in you and like to have conversations, and you're seen in a different way. This is like also an energy where a lot is happening, and you could be really kind of confused on who you are in the world and what you're doing. It's like, who am I now? Who am I now that I'm in this different position and I'm getting along with my neighbors?
These are questions for Chiron. Chiron, the wounded healer asteroid, is in your third house. For most of the year, it's in the third house, but it moves into the fourth from July to September.
Right.
So the fourth house is about healing through your home space. This may be getting a new home and then realizing that you made it, and you just don't know who you are in this room right now. Am I a parent? Am I the parent who raised me? Am I this child who is looking for nurturing?
Right.
Yeah, but it's healing through your home space, July through September.
And this, Chiron is the psychic wound that happens. Perhaps you've had some issues with housing insecurity, and now all of a sudden that's been resolved. Like, who am I now that I'm...
How do I not worry that it's going to happen again? How do I enjoy it?
Now that I've been used to living out of my van for the past 10 years, how do I, like, resolve this and, sit in a chair in a living room or, like, worry about... there's also, like, home worries, but also nurturing worries.
Worry is almost like you're doing something.
It is, but you can make it not like... You cannot, like, be so 20th century and fret, but you can kind of take the anxiety as a portal into what needs to be looked at. Like if you like wake up in the middle of the night and you're freaking out about like your electrical and like, oh my God, the wiring in my house is like, it's about to fry and I'm going to burn to death. perhaps call an electrician and have your electrical looked at instead of worrying about it. Be active.
Heal through your home.
Heal through your home. Heal through your
Proactive.
actions.
Don't let it go. Take care of it today. Don't
No.
let it sit till tomorrow because things pile up. We know that. Mercury will be retrograde from February 26th to March 20th in Pisces in your second house position. So February to March may be a little bit about, looking at your luxuries, how you enjoy yourself, how you're able to go out to eat.
Yeah.
Right?
Your money, what you value.
June 29th through July 23rd, Mercury retrogrades in Cancer in your sixth house position. So that's your routine, who you serve, how you serve, and your pets.
The people that work for you.
And then October 24th through November 13th, Mercury retrogrades in Scorpio, all emotional water signs.
Right.
And that's your 10th house position, who you present yourself to be in the world, right?
Emotionally.
Your career.
Emotionally. Mercury's it's going to be in water. It's helping us be empathetic. It's helping us get in touch with our feelings, our emotions. But we can do that.
Yeah, and at the same time, Mercury retrogrades in October, November. Venus will be retrograding also in your 10th house as well.
The 9th house.
So that's a time to look at for maybe there's some financial stickiness going on there.
Yeah.
Not setting you up for worry, just saying,
There could be some investments that need to be readdressed or kind of rethought of. 10th house. Venus, 10th house is your public. It's also top-down structures. There could be issues with the way that you and your parents are talking to each other. The way that you're kind of like in love with the public and work.
Also Venus retrogrades into Libra. That's your 9th house position too. So that is, perhaps it's like a crisis of faith.
Yeah.
Or it's not knowing that you need to learn more or some kind of
it's your higher belief. It's the trust. The trust could be tested in the fall. Things are really growing and expanding, and it's a very unusual year. It's a very progressive year. It's a lot of growth.
This may be in a moment of doubt where after you've done your legal work through the year, you look at this time and go, well, maybe I could have done something differently. Maybe I feel unsettled. Maybe I'm not satisfied.
Did I approach that the right way? Was I too aggressive?
Would I, could have, I, should have, I, blah, 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 blah. Yeah.
Be present tense. Don't deal in your mind with the future or the past. Be very present tense. Be very realistic in your goals. And you have to work.
Tempered with your flair.
Tempered with your flair. This is not a guarantee of success. This is a supportive energy, but you have to work on it. And you need to know what your goals are in the beginning of the year and steadily and surely work towards them as if you are walking down the trail in a forest and you were trying to get to your car at the end of the trail. You got to get to the point and you got to go one step at ahead.
North Node comes with work.
It comes with work, but it's super supportive. Yeah. Sextile energy. And really exciting.
Lots of trines, lots of sextiles, very supportive. Perhaps frightening because we will feel a lot of movement in this year. So fixed signs, we don't love change. We don't.
No.
But it's so necessary and we're so ready for it.
We are so ready, and I'm so ready for an exciting year. And I hope everybody out there has a really good, super successful, really
Happy New Year.
Intellectually expansive, financially successful, and legally calm year. And with that, we love you.
Be very kind to each other. And Happy New Year.
Click those likes, and if you want a reading from us, just reach out. We'd love to do it. Thank you.